This video was sponsored by Enhance, NeoWatt, ABRP, Elbilmek, Kempower and EB Hub. Yo, what's up? We are now home getting ready to do some stuff today. It's Friday and today it just happened to be the day where we switch cars. So yeah, who is this guy in the background here? Well, his name is Bjorn. He's the Swedish guy who has been helping me with the house crisis. Yeah, so we are now business partners. I think he's been kind of busy also. I'm also been busy, but eventually we're gonna work more together. So yes, now you guys see in. Okay, I'll just do the stuff here. He's here with the Model S. Short story. We did the SIVA report test. SIVA claims that there's some moisture problem in the battery and some corrosion. So that's what we're gonna find out. We're gonna go to Valdemar with this Model S. And then here, we will travel two cars together. So here is the Model Y standard. And yes, some people mentioned that we need to test it. So maybe Tibber can demonstrate a bit here. The Model Y standard has a smaller front. So we don't have time for the full banana box test, but you see that it doesn't fit. Well, can we try to close it in the upright position like that? It doesn't close, right? No. Yeah, you see. So, okay, we already did the banana box test. It's -1 box versus the premium. So yeah, but you can always fit something smaller in here, of course, if you can chop it a little bit. Yeah, in the size. Yeah. So okay. Anyway, we need to get ready and travel to Valdemar first, and I will explain if everything goes as planned today, we will pick up Nyland Falcon. Yes. Yeah, I think. Yeah. Torbjørn will get the honor to drive Nyland Falcon. Let's hope he doesn't break down on the way back here. Yes. Okay, we're on the move, and just remember we have to go to bilkomponenter first to get the command disconnected. But okay, so I can just do this. Use grok. Naviger til bilkomponenter på Kløfta.
Jeg fant bilkomponenter på Olstadvegen 3 i Ullensaker, 4,6 kilometer unna. Navigasjonen er satt. Du er fremme om 5 minutter. Lykke til.
Takk skal du ha. You see, it actually works best to speak in Norwegian when I want to navigate to Norwegian places. Otherwise, it'd be like "bil komponenter not found" or try to get to somewhere in Spain or shit like that. I don't know. Okay, Sondre is already on the way of uninstalling everything. So, yeah, I think when it comes to some people worry about the warranty. There is no problem with warranty, right, Sondre?
Not as I know.
Okay, yeah. So Tesla knows about this stuff. Actually, many Tesla employees, they also use Enhance, and in the app there was one place you also see like when it's listed like Tessie or some other stuff, and also I think sexy button. So they already know about this.
I do.
Yeah. So all right, we're just gonna take out the commander, and that'll be good. Bilkomponenter at Kløfta. This is a place if you want to get some LED bar or other Tesla equipment or even other cars installed over here. Okay, next stop. Naviger til Elbilmek, Lierskogen.
I found a few places matching Elbilmek Lierskogen. The closest is Circle K in Lillestrøm. Which one do you want?
No, I want the one a little bit past Aske, point E.
Navigation started to Elbilmek AS. It's 64 kilometers away, about 52 minutes. You'll arrive around 11:45.
Dankeschön.
Gern geschehen.
Oh, sehr gut.
Du noch etwas?
I interrupted it. Okay, whatever. We are at Elbilmek. Oh, it's nice to be back here. Yes. Haven't been here in a while. Seems like they are. What are they doing there? Are they going to add more parking spots? Okay, but interesting. This 10-year-old Model S, it's a sedan, right? Versus brand spanking new Model Y standard. How is the efficiency? We have been driving together, the same speed, in the same traffic, everything, the same. HVAC more or less the same. Right here, since last charge, 167.4 watt hour per kilometer. Okay, 167, and then in the Model Y, okay, I did drive to the kindergarten and back, but still 112.8. Holy mackerel! What? How is that possible? Huh? It's a more aerodynamic car, right? But all the tech induction motor versus the permanent magnet motor. But it's like 50% higher consumption on that Model S versus this Model Y. This is Tesla alien technology. Nice to see Valdemar again.
Oh my God, I think it was a year ago he was here last time.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was so busy during the summer vacation, right?
Yeah, I'm wondering.
Traveling everywhere.
Yeah, yeah, well, we've been busy. I need to come back here and make some more videos.
Yeah, you have to.
But what's going on at the parking lot?
We're gonna have more parking places and have a nicer grass outside.
Oh, okay, great.
So it will be more nicer for our customers.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, we will have to catch up again and do the Valdemar's garage. Yeah. So for now, we just leave the key fob here, yes. And then Valdemar is a bit busy now, but soon we will do the Model S. Yeah.
All right.
I just can't wait to see when you open it what's inside there. Moisture, corrosion.
Yeah, I'm very happy that you decided to come here. So I was really interesting to see actually if there is a moisture. And we have to do the test just before we open the battery, so it won't be too big time gap, right?
Okay.
Because the last test we done in, was it in April or March?
Many months ago. Yeah. So we can run the test again, then see.
Yes.
Okay. Well, yes, so nice to see you, and then we will catch up again. We'll just do a quick sneak peek what's going on in the garage here. So, yes, we have a BMW i3. We have, what? This is the beast. Chevrolet Silverado. Oh, the battery is out. Holy mackerel, the thing is thick. There's a Model X with some stuff going on there. There's a Kia Niro, the new Niro. And then here one of the worst EVs in history. The Mercedes B-Class B250E. This is so shite. Well, it has Tesla technology, but it's so thirsty. Okay, it has 180 horsepower, but it has the big battery in the trunk. Is crazy. How did they build this thing? It's dinosaur. Wait, okay, sorry. Because the battery, oh no, this is a small battery. There's a variant with a big 36 kilowatt battery that is bigger here. But yeah, it has no DC fast charging, only 11 kilowatt AC charging. So, well, okay. And then, what is that kaput? Okay. Wait, is that i4? What the heck is wrong with that? Huh. Okay, anyway, I think we need to proceed. Okay, Tesla Rud. This is where they handle the press cars. So I will return this beast from Giga Berlin. Yes. Oh, it is so nice. Yeah. Well, let me check one last thing here. The consumption. So we've been hammering it. We've been going on normal traffic and stuff. And I don't know why it bugs me about this. Look at this. Look at this. From Home to here, 104.4 watt hour per kilometer. It's game over now. Well, we're now in downtown Oslo. We've got the Tesla Model Y taxi. They're very popular here in Norway. So yeah, I'm gonna go pick up the P7 Plus now. It is parked in a garage here somewhere. I got the app access already. Man, I feel like it's just lots of small missions today. It's like playing an RPG. So now we're gonna go over here, Frydenlund P7. I just got some instruction from Knut Arne at Xpeng where it is. He said, feel area E, and it's there. So this is fine. Okay, it's over there. Oh, I think it's this. It looks like it. The beast from the east. Wait, let me see. Can I open this? I might need to access on the app. All right, I set it up now. Oh, look at this. Look at the interior, man. This is so nice. Wow. Huh? It's game over now. Wow, it's just so nice interior. I got the one with the white, or well, I think it's not FFFFFF. It's more like D0, D0, D0. But that's still very nice. Oh yeah, we're on the run now. So next stop will be Nasir. Well, actually it's called Oljeskift Express, but Nyland Falcon. But okay, look at this. It looks like a freaking spaceship when we are just cruising in the tunnel now. And they're actually fairly quiet. Yeah, let me try something here. Yeah, double glazed windows, insulated as well. Wow. Yeah, this car starts at around 410k NOK in Norway. I haven't checked if this is the performance, hardware performance. But still, it's crazy because this P7 Plus with all this equipment, you know, electric adjustable seat buttons, stalks, you know, the ambient light, way more equipment than the Model Y standard. It costs roughly the same. But this is in Norway because we are outside the EU. So in other countries might be different. But yeah, it's a nice car. Feels nice. I need to test it to the max. And tonight I'm actually doing 1,000 kilometer challenge. Alright, we're here now. Oh, this is very nice. I don't know if you can see it, but if you get the backup camera, or if you have okay, whatever. I can show it later. But it says parking space found. Start auto park. You know, the Xpeng, they are pretty good at auto parking. It is freaking tight here. Can it manage it? It should use all the cameras and all the sensors to figure out to figure out how to get in here the best way. It needs to go a little bit back and forth jiggling. This is where you need the help, right? I think maybe it also has the actual summon, what they call it, an actual smart summon. You can summon it out if it's tight. Oh, look at that! That was very good. Wow. All right, we are here at Oljeskift Expansion. It is a bit weird name, but they actually repair fossil cars here also. They will change name to, I think it's Elbilexperten or something. So let me see if I can find Nasir here. I haven't seen him in a while. Here he is, Nyland Falcon. Yeah, they finally washed him. They put on these summer tires with the pizza rims. Yeah, we might want to get some other rims on it eventually. You guys know aero wheels? Yes, I want the 19-inch aero wheels on it. Yeah, but man, it's nice to see him again. You know what I want to do? I want to chrome undelete it. When Marcus had it under his ownership, he's just allergic to chrome. I could chrome undelete it. The only problem is that if you remove this part, you will see the scratches and the wear and tear on stuff. So, okay, I haven't decided yet what to do, but yeah. Hopefully we can get him home today, right? It's been some delays and some vacation and stuff, so that's why he's been sitting here. It seems like is he kind of sagging a bit still? He's supposed to have received brand spanking new air suspension in the rear now.